Alright, hey, HadesOmega here, and welcome back to the HadesOmega solar powered garage. Alright, it's up and running and still doing its thing. Alright, using it mainly to charge my RAV4 Prime. So it's basically a at-home charging station. Okay, but anyway, I got my batteries finally. Alright, so in the last video I went over the new rack that I got. Alright, I needed to have a stronger storage shelf, alright, for the new batteries, alright, because I had a plastic one in there, and I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be able to hold like 100 plus pound battery, okay, battery bank. So I needed a stronger one. So I bought a stronger one, and I put it in the corner. I had to clean up the corner and everything. Check that video out if you want to see it. Alright, so that's one part of this little battery bank upgrade project. Right, so I'm planning to add a second battery bank to my solar power plant. All right, so we'll double our storage basically. HadesOmega is even thinking of maybe tripling it. All right, adding another a third battery pack. I think being the ability to store a lot of energy is good. All right, however, the batteries don't last supposedly these batteries don't last as long as the solar panels. I think solar panels are rated to last like over like 20 years, where this one is more like 10 years. All right, but I think if you're using it for like solar applications, it lasts much longer. All right, type of thing. Anyway, I ordered the exact same batteries as last time. All right, I ordered them from a company called Varicore on AliExpress. All right, let me see. The day it shipped. Okay, so the day that this was invoiced was May 11th. All right, May 11th, 2022, and I got them yesterday. All right, yesterday was June 29th, 2022. So that's I think almost 2 months. All right, almost 2 months. I believe the last time that I ordered the batteries, I think that's about how long it took for me to get them. So not too bad. When I order figures from Japan and they do the surface mail thing, it takes a long time. Okay, it takes like 3 or 4 months. So this is actually not that bad, and this is big and heavy stuff, right? All right, we'll go over the invoice in a bit. In this video, we're just gonna unbox them, inspect the goods. And then I'll let AliExpress know if I got it in good condition or not. But I got both of them. I'm a little disappointed. FedEx delivered them yesterday, so in the final parts of the journey, FedEx was the one that delivered it from Carson, California. All right, yeah, okay. So I'm not really sure where these come from. I'm pretty sure they come from China. There's a bunch of shipping labels on this box. All right, but at some point it came from China, and I think they have to put it on a boat or something, and then it makes its way to Hawthorne, California. I think there might be a port or somewhere. Hawthorne is kind of near the LA area, all right, Southern California. And then they give it to FedEx ground, all right, because it's a battery, you know. I don't know if it's certified to be, you know, they can fly these batteries, you know, because they don't let you transport batteries on aircraft unless they meet like a certain specification, because they might blow up on the airplane, and then you got an airplane that blew up, you know, type of thing. So you can't have that. All right, but so yeah, they shipped it through FedEx ground. It came from Hawthorne, California, and I believe I saw the next day it went to Tracy, California, which is actually north of me. All right, it's funny, like they passed me a little bit, but it's like Tracy is near the I-5, I guess, and then it was transferred over to San Jose, and then they delivered it to my house. So that's kind of like the path that it took to get to me. Quite a long journey from China to where I live in San Jose, California. All right, and that took roughly 2 months. All right, so this time around it took 2 months. I think last time it was roughly the same. Okay, so let's take a look at the invoice real quick, and then we'll get to unboxing this, and then that'll be the end of the video. All right. Thus far, I have pretty much all the components to make the second battery bank, except for the freaking for the BMS. All right, I ordered the BMS from Dali, and it's the exact same BMS that I bought last time. I just wanted to build the exact same battery crate as I did before. All right, as close as possible. And so I'm waiting on that that BMS. So when I get that, we can finally start putting together. But for now, what we could do is we could take it out and I could charge it up and then and like start balancing it and everything, and then put it in the crate, and then that's the limit of what we can do. All right. This time around, I do have an 8S charger. We'll go check that out when we're building the battery. But like I said, for this video, we're just unboxing it. All right. And the 8S charger should help charge this guy up much faster. I hope, because if you remember last time, it took like 2 weeks to charge the battery. It took a long time to really charge the battery because it's huge. One thing we could do is we just put it together, and we could use the solar panels to charge it. Also, we could do that. We could just do that, couldn't we? That would be the fastest way, is what I'm thinking, is to just put the battery together and then have the solar panel charge. Just maybe hook it up to the solar charger by itself. Disconnect the other battery bank, charge this one up all the way, and then we'll look at the balance, and then we'll find out which ones we need to charge up to balance it. All right, we could do that. Yeah, so pretty much if I did use my 8S charger, the one that I bought, you'd pretty much be using the solar panel system to charge it anyways, because it would be hooked up to the solar panel system that's in the garage. So yeah, so maybe we'll just do that. It'll make it easier. Okay, let's take a look at this invoice real quick, and then we'll go open up the box. All right. Okay, so I've gone ahead and covered my my address. That's about it. All right. So the supplier name is Litokala Varicore flagship store. Okay, so Varicore. These are the batteries from Varicore. I think they're like grade B cells. HadesOmega wanted to go with these again because they're so cheap. They're really cheap, and it worked out pretty good last time. I had only like 1 or 2 that were kind of suspect, but they've been working fine so far. All right. So transaction: 4 pieces Varicore, 3.2 volt, 280 amp hour. 200 amp hour. Why does it say? I know. Why is there 2 of them? This better be the 280 amp hour ones. Lithium iron phosphate rechargeable battery DIY. All right. So these are DIY, or what's known as raw cells. All right. And it says 12. It says here 12 volts, 280 amp hours for electric car, RV, solar energy. So I use the same website that I ordered from before, and I ordered the batteries. Okay. These ones will be a little bit different. I'll show you when we open it. But hopefully it's there to 280 amp hours and not this 200 one, man. It says I ordered quantity 2. All right, so 4 times 2 gives me 8. That's where the 8S or 8 series comes in. All right, because we need a 24 volt battery pack. Okay. And it was listed as 889. Man, the text is so small I can barely read it. $889 US. All right, for the two sets. All right, that make it 8. And then I had to pay a freaking sales tax of 9.375 because I live in the freaking great state of California. They want their cut. And I had to pay $83.34 sales tax. Okay, good thing we didn't have to pay any other kind of weird stuff. All right. So the total went out to $972.34 US dollars. Okay, I ordered this on May 11th, 2022. Like I mentioned, I got it yesterday, June 29, 2022. Roughly 2 months, probably a little less than 2 months. That's what I want to say. And so yeah, the total amount was $972.34. Okay. So that's the invoice. Let's go check out the boxes. Okay, so before I open it, we'll just go take a look at the boxes, how it came. It doesn't look like it's received any major kind of damage. So some of these boxes that take a long time to get to me, it kind of worries me. But this looks like it's in relatively good shape. Wasn't abused or damaged along the way. Okay, it says made in China right here. There's a tag here with my address and a Chinese address on it. All right, and there's another one up here that has a FedEx ground, and it has the Hawthorne address from where it started when it was when it started its journey in America, or California. Okay, so this side looks okay. It looks like it's pushed in here. It looks like they put ample tape, lots of tape on the box. That's good, because we wouldn't want our batteries to fall out of the box now, would we? All right, and then this side looks okay. The box definitely doesn't look like it's in perfect condition is what I want to say, but I don't see any kind of major damage with the box. Okay. This side looks like it's getting pushed in a little bit. This corner looks like it's getting pushed in. I don't feel anything on the other side though, so that's good. All right, the box looks pretty dirty too. This side looks like it got pushed in. This side looks like it got pushed in a little bit. If I remember correctly, there was a lot of foam padding the last time around. Okay, so that's the first box. Let's go open it up. I think I'll open it from. I don't know which one's the top or the bottom. I think the top is the other side. Okay, this has a 1 of 2 written on it. All right, so it came in 2. I would imagine there's 4 in here and there's 4 in here. Okay, because I ordered 2. All right, made in China. Okay, I'm gonna cover up my address there real quick, and we're gonna go open this box up. All right, I got Mr. Knifey here. Cut this bad boy open. Like I said, they used ample tape to do this guy. Okay, just one side. Okay. Burn her up. These look like the bus bars right here, all right, or the battery bars. We'll take a look at that in a second. Put that aside. All right, we're gonna go take out the foam. My suggestion is to save some of the foam. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna use it to help pad the battery, you know. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there it is. It's a nice little, nice packaging is what I want to say. All right. So one thing you'll notice about these batteries is that they have terminals already on them. All right. I don't know if you can unscrew them or not. Maybe I should have. I know it's this all thing, but that's fine. Now that means I don't have to buy my own terminals. All right. Hopefully they're long enough. I hope they're long enough. These actually look a little different than the other ones. All right, but we can kind of. I don't really have another battery lying around for you guys to see, but we'll take the batteries out one at a time. All right. This looks okay. It looks like this stuff. The sticker stuff was coming off on the corner here. All right. It's a blue battery. This battery looks like it's sunken in. Yeah, it looks like it's sunken in. Okay, it says here, model 3.2 volts, 280 amp hours. All right, capacity 280 amp hours. LiFePO4, or lithium, also known as lithium iron phosphate. All right, the voltage is 3.2, made in China. CE rated. I don't know what that means. It says don't throw it away and recycle. Okay, and you can see this wrapping stuff on the side of the batteries is starting to bubble and stuff. Okay, I can tell you this. It feels like it's not bloated. It's the opposite of being bloated. It's like imploded. All right, type of thing. All right, let me put that aside. Here's number 2. All right, this one looks okay, but yeah, the stuff on the wrapping stuff on the battery is just not good, and this is kind of suspect right there. Okay, looks like it's in good shape though. There's the Varicore sticker right here. Okay, that's what the terminals look like. I think this is like a little this is a pressure relief thing right here. Which one is positive and negative? This one is positive because there's a positive symbol, and this is the negative side. Okay, so the black is positive. Why can't they just use red and black, guys? The black is freaking positive. The black should be red, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this one looks good. It looks like this one looks like it's sunken in too. I don't know how well charged these are. These probably halfway charged is my guess. We can check the voltages when I got them all out. Okay, here's another one. This one is very much sunken in. I could feel. It feels like it goes inward a lot. I have a feeling these are going to start to get bloated when I charge them. That's just the way they are, you know. That's what I'll say. See, there's like some air trapped in there. I kind of don't like that. The other, I don't remember my other battery being this bad, like to have the bubbles on the wrapping. All right, so this one does have a QR code dealie on it. Let me see that first one had one. This one I don't know, this one, yeah, all of them, there's always one corner where this cover, plastic cover on top is coming off. What's the deal with that? Okay, yeah, all of them do have that QR code. Okay. So these are grade B batteries, guys. I think they've been used, you know, but they should still be good. And the other ones that I bought were good. That's why I went and bought with these guys again. All right, this one actually feels like it's bloated. Yeah, it does feel like it's bloated, sort of. Okay. Yeah, it does feel like it's bloated. Maybe we got a bad one here. Okay, guys. There's the number right there. All right, all the terminals, they look straight. So yeah, that's the important thing. When you open it, inspect it for any damage. I don't really see any obvious damage, so I'm not too worried. Okay. Okay, let's go take a look at the other box. Let's see if there's anything else in here. I don't... Okay, nope, nothing in here. Oh yeah, okay, before we continue on, let's go see what's in this little packet here. Let's make it try not to cut himself. Okay. There we go. And like I had suspected, this is the battery bars. All right, it comes with, ooh, looks like it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8. It's got 8. Okay. It's got 8. These look like they're made out of stainless steel because they're super bling bling. But maybe not, I don't know. Okay, there's another one in here, I can feel it. And then it comes with these battery bars. These look a little bit different than the last ones I had. I have the ones I had from last time, so I wound up not using some of them, so we can compare. All right, 1, 2, 3. They give you 4 battery bars. All right, so I do have extras also. And I do have material to make my own battery bars, so we're gonna have to do that for some of them. Okay, so that is the hardware that comes with it. Okay, let's take a look at how this box fared this journey. It looks pretty good. All right, it looks pretty much the same as the other side. There's a FedEx shipping label here, a Chinese shipping label right here. All right, this one says 2 of 2 upside down right here. The box does not look like it's in pristine condition. It looks like it's, you know, it's been traveled. So what was it? All right, like I said, they taped the crap out of it. It's good. All right, so this is the bottom. It does look like it got pushed in over here on this side. It seems like they're both of them are. This got pushed in here. It looks like this whole side is buckling right here. All right, but there's ample foam packaging inside, so these guys know how to package. That's for sure. All right. This side looks okay. This side's buckling a little bit. Okay. There's the top. This side looks like it's buckling. This side looks like it's buckling. So something definitely pushed the top part here. That's, yeah, see, I'm pushing it in and it just goes in. Yeah. Something hit that and it collapsed. All right, hopefully it didn't damage the batteries. We'll find out when we open it. Here's what the side looks like. Nice and flat. There's another shipping label right here. No, doesn't look like there's any major damage, right? And it says US LAX or US LA. So yeah, it probably came in at the port of LA is my guess, all right? And it's made in China. Okay, so let's go open this. I believe the top is this part with the number written on it. Okay, let's get this show on the road. All right, we're gonna cut this open without cutting myself. Okay, the batteries are deep in there. I don't have to worry about damaging it with a knife. Unless you open it with like a machete or something and you really just stab it, you know. Okay. Okay, here's the hardware. Let's open this first, I guess. So the purpose of this video is to inspect the batteries and to show you, you know, how I got them this second time around, all right? So far, I am pretty impressed still, okay? All right, here's all the goodies it came with. All right, 4 battery bars. They look similar to the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nuts, okay? Cool. I don't have to buy any extra hardware like I did last time. Last time, I think I feel like I got too long of terminals, too long. Hopefully these ones are long enough, all right? Yeah, but for the most part, there's really only gonna be one thing connected to them anyway, so they don't have to be super duper long. Okay, well, I got all the hardware, it looks good. Let's take this foamy out. Let me put my knife away so I don't short anything. All right, there you go. Looks good. Okay, I like how when they put them in all in the same direction, you know? Nothing is like, I know it would be weird if this one was like turned the other way. Okay, let's pull this guy out. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, here's one of the batteries. All right, this one feels like it's bloated. Yeah, it does feel like it's bloated because it's sunken in on the top and the bottom. But yeah, there it goes, 3.2 volts. Lithium iron phosphate, 280 amp hours is what it says. All right. I wish they could wrap these batteries a little better. This battery looks like it's bloated. I don't know. All right, it's got a QR code right here. All right. This is the positive and that's the negative. The terminals are on there pretty nicely. They look straight. Yeah, the funny thing is the last batteries I bought, some of the terminals, they weren't straight. Like when I screwed the terminals in, that like they weren't straight. I'm like, it's funny. All right, and it will be naming all or labeling all the batteries. All right, I labeled them 1 through 8 last time. That's what we'll do again this time. All right. Okay, this one looks all right. Still kind of bubbly. Okay. Just that one corner that's lifting right here. I don't know why. Okay, there's the code. Top looks all right. All right, cool. This battery looks good. This one, yeah, these ones seem like they're a little more bloated than the other ones. They do. It's just by feel. What we'll do is well, when I start working on the batteries, we'll put them all side by side. Now, let's do it today. We'll do that today. Let's take these all out, okay? This one looks like it's in good shape. There's minimal amount of bubbling on it, all right? This looks like it's not bloated. All right. Okay, top looks good. Why can't I get more batteries like this one right here, right? Okay, this is lifting a little bit here. As is this side right here, okay? All right, terminals look straight when I look at them. Looks good. Okay, this one is probably the best one I've seen out of all of them. Okay, and then the final one. There it is. This one feels like it's kind of sunken in. This one definitely feels flat. All right, it's a little bubbly. Hopefully those bubbles go away when they heat up. Looks like yeah, there's some kind of styrofoam here, some sort. Okay, man, these things are heavy, dude. Okay, and then it's lifting right here and here, and here. All the corners are lifting, and then there's a QR code right here. Okay, yeah, these guys look legit. They look as they did. They look comparable to the ones that I got the other time. Okay. All right, let's see if there's any other goodies in here, but the other one didn't, so I think I'm pretty much, I know I'm gonna throw these boxes, so I'm just gonna take the foam out. Yeah, so that's it. So this is the kind of packaging material that it came with. Oh, the batteries are on the on the other one, so I can't use it. But this is the bottom. This is the part that holds the most of the battery. All right, as you can see, it holds it pretty damn well, and it protects it pretty damn well. All right, it would have to go through a lot of damage to get to the batteries. So very good packaging, Varicore. All right, let's go take a look at the batteries. All right, boys and girls, that is our 8 3.2 volt lithium iron phosphate 280 amp hour cells. All right, the ones we will be using to make our second battery bank. All right, they're pretty much the same as the other one that we had. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all together let's put them on the. I'll put them on the washing machine, and then I will shine a light between them and show you, and we'll see how well it looks. That's what I say. Right. Okay, so before we go any further, I just wanted to let you guys know that what is it? This is how much kilowatt hours this battery holds. All right, kilowatt. How many kilowatts it holds? So you take 280 amp hours and you multiply it by 24, right? Because we have 8 of them, all right? And then that gives us 6,720, all right? So that's 6.72 kilowatt hours, all right? That's why whenever HadesOmega says almost 7 kilowatt hours of storage, that's what I mean, all right? Because it's, if you round up, it's 7 kilowatts. It's almost 7 kilowatts, all right? But the real capacity is 6.720, right? If these pull, you know, what they're supposed to. All right, so I'll tell you, I'm already disappointed in this battery right here, right? This one looks like it's not in good shape. Yeah, this all bloated and stuff. This is probably the one that when I picked up, I was not impressed with it. I was like, yeah, I think this one is no bueno. All right, I think it'd probably be better just to put a straight edge on all these batteries. But to show you how bad to show you how bad the batteries are, I'm going to get a flashlight. I'm going to use my cell phone light here. Okay, I'm going to put it in the back, and you could see this one has a whole lot of light coming through it here and probably here. Yep. So this one is our worst one. All right. The rest not too bad. They're maybe a little bit bloated, not too much. All right. Another thing we can do is get a straight edge. All right. But yeah, I tell you this one is already bad. All right. This one's not very impressive. What we could do is get a straight edge. That's a better way to do it. Okay. Hold the straight edge up to the battery. Okay, this is the worst one. Yeah, look at how big the gap is on both sides. Look at this. Yeah, pretty bad, guys. There's a big gap on this one, all right? So this one is the worst one, guys. That third battery. All right, the rest seem okay. Yeah, this one is actually the opposite. This one is sunken in, all right? It's like imploded. So we should probably check the voltages. Maybe there might be a different states of charge. I'm not sure, man. Okay. All right, this one's a little bit bloated. A little bit, not as bad as that third one. Okay, sorry, the battery died. Camera battery died, but I think this one looks good. This one is actually the opposite. This one is flat. Or it's actually the opposite. It's like it's concave, and it's not bloated, it's concave, okay? It goes into itself, all right? So we got 2 for 2. We got one that's okay. This is the first pack of batteries that I opened. All right, and they're sandwiched together, as you can see. Not that much light, and you can see through them. All right, let's move it through the top. Yeah, a little bit. These are good. These batteries, this set was good. So HadesOmega kind of not so good on the last one. So I hate to say it, like it's just like last time. Like 2 of the batteries were bad. Well, 2 of the batteries were not in good shape as the other ones. All right. All right, so we're gonna do the straight edge test. How about that? All right, we're gonna do a straight edge test. Here's this one. This one is a little bit bloated. A little bit. Okay. This one. Not bloated at all. It's more like concave, okay? These things are heavy, dude. Alright, this one is bloated a little bit. This one's almost flat. Yeah, this one's like almost flat, actually. Okay, too bad. This one feels like it's concave. Yeah, this one is concave. What if we flip it around? Well, let's check this side, not this side. This is concave. This side. Concave. Okay, so I've got like 2 concave and 2 a little bit bloated, just a little bit. I think this group of batteries is like the best batteries right here compared to the. Okay, so there it is. There's the unboxing. So at some point when I start putting these batteries together, we'll go label them all. I will put an X. All right, I'll put an X on the ones that are really bloated. All right. Oh, actually, what we could do right now is we could check let's check the voltages real quick. Okay, so we're gonna check the voltages real quick. All right, just to see what they are when they got to me. I believe black is the red. Yeah. 3.32, 3.27, 3.29, 28, 3.28. All right, so these two are the same. This is the same. This is backwards again. 3.33. Okay, this one has a little more charge than the rest of these. All right, so these are all 3.3, 3.27, 3.28, somewhere around there, and then this one is 3.32 or something. So this one's a little bit higher. Okay, that's okay. Once we put these in parallel, they'll all sync each other. Okay, here's the other set of batteries. 3.28, okay, 3.28, 3.28. These are even better than the other ones. 3.28. Okay, so these ones are all balanced. All right, supposedly, anyways. All right, 3.28. That seems like it's a little too high. These batteries are like fully charged, right? It's 3.2 volts is when they're fully charged, right? So 3.2, right? What the heck? Oh, I think it's more like 3.8 when it's fully charged. Let me see. Yeah, so that leads me to believe that these were charged to about 80% capacity before they threw them together. So let's say, okay. So yeah, these are about 80% charged is my guess. Probably somewhere between 50 and 80%. That's what my guess is, all right? Which is fine. They should be charged about like halfway or 80%. All right. Probably it's not best to have them fully charged. The thing that worries me is that they're not fully charged, and some of them are bloated. Okay, so that's the bummer right here. I think this is the bad one right here. This is the worst one. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I'm not gonna wait another 2 months to get new batteries. What would be nice is to buy another batch of batteries. And then like just have some extra batteries lying around, you know, and then pick the best ones, you know. That's what I want to say. But I don't have that luxury, okay? HadesOmega doesn't have a lot of money to buy batteries, so these are a lot of money for HadesOmega, okay? With this many batteries, you can buy a lot of solar panels, all right, guys? But in my opinion, it's for an off-grid system, it's better to have more batteries than to have more solar panels, all right? Especially whenever mine gets fully charged, the inverter freaks out. It doesn't like it, and it crashes or something. So yeah, that's why I want to build a bigger battery bank is what I'm saying. Okay, or add an extra battery bank. Okay, one last comparison. So these are the battery bars that I got last time with my kit. All right, my set of batteries, and then these are the new ones. All right. So as you can see, it looks like these battery bars, these are actually wider. They're about the same thickness. These are actually more material to this, all right? These are rounded edges, right? And this actually is smaller. So these are actually, the new ones are actually better. except the cutout here. The cutout is bigger on this one, so this one you have some adjustability is what I'll say. My suggestion is when you have the batteries all bolted together, I would fully charge it and then loosen the battery terminals and retorque them. That's because they're gonna get bloated, right? So yeah. But anyway, that's the difference between the new one and the old one. All right. The new one is actually better. There's more meat to it. It might be a little bit thinner, just a tad, just a teeny tiny bit, but they're roughly the same. Okay.
the hole hole's roughly the same size. Okay, so the terminal size is roughly the same. Okay. So there you go. There's a difference between the battery bars. I still have 3 of the original ones, because I wound up making my own battery bar.
All right, so that's the end of the video, guys. So in this video, we took a look at the invoice. We inspected the boxes. All right, that's the boxes that comes with the Varicore batteries. All right, and then we unboxed the batteries. All right, and we did an inventory. All right, we checked all the battery bars and all that stuff. All right, it came with 4 battery bars and 8 nuts, all right, per box. All right, so that gives us 8 battery bars and 16 nuts. All right, and then we took each one out and we inspected it. All right, and then we inspected it further to see which ones are bloated. And it seems like HadesOmega got unlucky again with 2 of them. All right, 2 of them were kind of not flat. All right, so the funny thing is some of them are like the opposite. They're like going inward. They're concave. So just imagine when they charge it, it's gonna expand. It always charges when you charge it, the battery puffs up like a balloon. All right, and like it's just gonna puff up even more. So it has to be kind of worried. All right, but we'll see what happens when we charge it up for the first time. Okay. We found that, and then the last thing we did is we checked the voltages, all right, and it was about 3.28 volts. I think that's about like 80% charged, so somewhere between 50 and 80%. I think it's fine. All right, so that's how they ship them and everything. All right. So in the next video, we'll start putting it all together. All right. Hopefully, the last component that I need is the BMS. All right, I'm missing the BMS. I should be getting it this month. That's my guess. I should be getting it soon. Once I got the BMS, we can put it all together. All right, but for now, so in the next video, when we start assembling the battery, what we could do is we can label all the batteries. HadesOmega will label all the ones that are really bloated. All right, I'll put an X on it. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, and I'm just going to label the batteries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then we're going to start charging the batteries, okay, with the charger. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. HadesOmega out. That is the Varicore 3.2 volt lithium iron phosphate 280 amp hour batteries, all right, which is roughly 6.7 kilowatt hours of storage when we put them all together, all right. All right, yeah, so they do sell some 320 amp hour batteries that are roughly the same size as these ones. All right, HadesOmega has wished that we'd gotten those ones instead, but it's fine. It would have just cost more money in the end, all right? I think the 280 amp hour ones are priced nicely, is what I'll say, all right? So HadesOmega could have paid almost like double, all right? I know, it's almost double if you want grade A cells, all right? The grade B cells are almost half the price. So I mean, if it worked for me last time, it's good enough, right? Is what I want to say. So those batteries have not been giving me the batteries I bought last time have not been giving me any problems. All right, they puff up when they get fully charged and everything. They do get warm when they're charging, but I'm not really exercising them all that much. Is all I'm gonna say. I'm not stressing them out too much. All right. So I think it's fine for like something like this. Now, if it was for some kind of high performance EV or something, then yeah, I would be concerned. Like I got like bloated batteries and stuff, because you don't want to have any weaker cells. All right, but in this case, it's not that bad because we're not really pushing the cells all that much. You know, we're just kind of just charging it and discharging it. You know. Not very crazily. So I say, all right, HadesOmega out.